You hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga.
We don't understand.
Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
I was doing this getting money.
Show a nigga some love, nigga.
Wabbity dabbity.
Niggas out here don't love me, nigga.
What people gotta really understand, nobody gotta support you, first of all. So I used to take that shit personal. I used to be like, damn, nobody's supporting me, nobody's playing my records, nobody's really rocking with me in the city like that. And then I realized it's not personal. You just gotta make somebody, you gotta make them a believer. If they don't believe you tomorrow, cool. Focus on who is rocking with you, and then you circle back and you come get them on the way back.
Hey man, this your boy Money Man Rado, man. You Hankin with Hankin TV, man. You know what it is, the biggest platform, man. They major.
What up, Wallace Mac? Tell me something slick and make it stick. Man, you already know international best-selling author, the Forget Diamond, reality TV star, Queen Score. Asking for a friend, man. Start playing with me. Host of Cigar Chats with Mac. But listen, I'm here to talk about Hankin. I'm gonna be on Hankin TV. I'm gonna be Hankin with Hankin. I'm telling you now, you do not want to miss the game. I'm gonna be dropping on Hankin TV. Cause we gonna always supply demand, turn over a profit consistently. See y'all soon.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kendra Rainey King, and I'm from Dallas, Texas. By the way, Pleasant Grove. I'm an author of 51 books, and I have written various movies as well. I'm a ghostwriter as well. I've written Knee Deep, which is my first movie, Curved from the Mistletoe, Thicker the Berry, The Sweeter the Juice, and Distinguished Robbers. Those last two will be coming out very soon. And I'm Hankin with Hankin TV. Have a blessed day.
New year, new money, big blessings, positive energy. Get your mind right. Big motion.
Trap. Hey man, this your boy Kimo Ginobili, Mr. Private Eye, the one-eyed bandit. Goddamn, I can't stand it. The walking gas station, man. And right now we on the highway, man. Y'all know I'm Hankin with Hankin TV, man. Trap. Straight like that.
How you whores doing today? I ain't want none. I just came to tell you I was back, bitch.
What's up? What's going on? What we doing? Huh? Is we condoning in this? Is this what y'all call gangster? What we doing?
You hate on a nigga.
Hopefully he do get some therapy. Hopefully he does get some help. Right. Seek some help. Stay away from the D-rugs and the addiction. But my question is for the people that were complicit, that you think he was guilty. What about everybody that got supposed immunities and proffer agreements and all of that? Government is who you blame if you feel that these victims didn't get justice because he was guilty of the domestic violence and all those things. But you know what they did? They swung for the fence and they went for a RICO. Right. Hopefully.
What's up? What's up with it? It's your boy Hankin TV, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. We got a fire interview today. We got an interview with my guy, OOTA On Go. As y'all just seen the clip, he was down there at the Diddy trial. We're gonna dig a little deeper. We're gonna find out who is OOTA, what else he do, what he got coming up, as well as his experience, the things he experienced down there at the Diddy trial. We got my guy OOTA On Go. What's up with it?
What's up with it? What's up with it? Where I'm at? They kick me.
He gonna come back up. We gonna see what he got going on, man. He just was down there. He definitely was representing hard. Okay, here you go.
I'm right here. They kicked me out, man. What's goody, bro?
Okay, there you go. Okay, and man, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, man.
You already know it's OOTA On Go, man. OOTA On Go. You already know we live out here, man.
OOTA On Go. So, for the people out there, man, that's not familiar with you, man, let the people know where you from.
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, man. Originally from Brooklyn. Grew up in New York, for the most part, you know.
Okay. So, I played the clip. You know, you was going viral. You went viral several times during the Diddy trial. We're going to get into that. But before we get into that, let the people find out who OOTA is. So, what was you doing prior to going down to the Diddy trial? What type of content was you doing? You know, what you got going on?
Oh, on this channel that I created this channel maybe like 6 or 7 months ago. And on this channel, I was doing like reactions though. At first, it started on this channel like West Coast content.
reacting to no jumper type related content. But then I got into the Big U, the Rico, the Big Meech, the Cuffy Gatlins, all of those paperwork type stuff. So I was doing paperwork reads, and I do like reactions to like trending topics, different things like that. And then, I was preparing for the trials, so I was doing all those other reactions and just building a channel. So by the time I get to the trial, it could take off the way it needs to go.
Right. So you was already preparing and had plans to go to attend the Diddy trial.
Yeah. So I had plans to go to the Diddy trial from the beginning before because, around the time of the raid, I didn't do because I do content. I have channels and stuff. I have other channels that's monetized channels. But I didn't do no content on that and a few things that passed by that was like big things like Drake, Kendrick, and mad stuff. But I was like, when the trial come around, I want to be a part of that. So I had it in my mind to do it. So I started doing some reactions around the Diddy type content, knowing that I'll do that because my channel was really like a lot of West Coast people was in my channel at first. You know what I'm saying? With all the West Coast content that I was doing. So shout out to the West Coast because they the first, like some of the first people to, fill up the seats in the channel. And so I was able to grow after that.
Okay. Well, that's when I got hip to you. I got hip to you through the Big Meech and the Cuffy Gatlin situation. But I heard you talking before, and I heard you say that you was in the music, that you write music. Let the people know a little something about that.
Yeah, I do music. I've been doing music from young. I write music. I'm a songwriter. I've been writing music for people like in the industry since I've been young, since about 13. So that's what I do. I play instruments. I write all forms of music. Like I said, I also perform music as well. So, I got my project that's going to be releasing probably later on this year. I got a few people that's on the album as well. And yeah, that's what we're doing with that. So we just cooking up.
Okay, then for the music, where can the people go to find some of your past music projects or some of the songs that you've done?
I pulled a lot of stuff off the internet. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of stuff, but I pulled a lot of stuff off because I don't really want nothing to distract from this project that I'm about to do right here. It got a lot of different ranges. It got pop, rock, jazz, all songs written by me. I'm on the records, performing on the records too. I got a plethora of dope artists, singers, rappers. I'm gonna be shooting maybe a few weeks from now. I'm gonna be shooting maybe one of the records was featuring Mano. I'm singing on that record. He's rapping on that record. So I just want to walk this album down, this project down the right way, and I don't want to confuse the people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So over the years, the people we done heard a lot about Brooklyn, as far as Jay-Z, Biggie being from Brooklyn. Let the people know how it was for you growing up in Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn, yeah, Brooklyn like any other place. You know what I mean? I think Brooklyn's bugged out though, especially being young. It was more serious back in the days as well. Not taking nothing from Brooklyn, but just like every other hood. You know what I mean? My hood, like every other hood, same things going on though. But um, yeah, so I grew up in Flatbush, Brooklyn, so. It's cool out there too, but it's still grimy. It's still shiesty. But some people like, nah, Brownsville, East New York. You know what I'm saying? Because them places is grimy too. Son. Especially back in the day, certain other parts of Brooklyn, Coney Island. You know what I mean? Everywhere crying. Shout out to the whole Brooklyn though, man. But Brooklyn's cool though, man. You know what I mean? You come here, you good. You know what I mean? I think we get more of a bad name than it is because you can come out here and chill. And you good. Like people won't bother you, you know what I mean? Straight.
Right. And then also being from New York, man, what was your thoughts when you heard about the Cassie lawsuit and the accusations that had been put on Diddy?
I felt it was coming anyway. You know what I mean? Once the lawsuit went through, all of that went through as fast as it went through. I felt like something was in the stirs. You know what I mean? So I didn't know what it was, but I felt like something was going on the back of that. So to see it and to see it actually come into transition, it was a lot. I wanted to know. I just saw this big raid. I saw them lock up all the kids and arrest them at first and all this other stuff. So I was just expecting a really, really big case, a lot of evidence about a lot of stuff, especially to the degree that they ran up on his home. That's what I was going to see, and I don't know if I really got that.
Right. So let the people know. So when did you start attending? Did you start attending from day one?
Yeah, I started from jury selection process. So the first day. So I had the first day one, which is the first week of jury selection process, and then they had the rest of the days, which is um the actual starting date of the trial. So that's like about 40 days. Yeah, so I was there from day one.
Okay, so let us know what like a typical day was like getting up, going down there, getting in line? How did the process go?
Oh, yeah, man. I was trying to be up like maybe like 4, maybe like 4 or 5 every morning. I try to get down to the court about like 6, at least 6 to 6:30 ish. Start my lives, update the people, maybe do another live, catch the family and all of the lawyers and everybody else as they're coming in. Do all of that at 9 o'clock ish. I go into court, take my notes till about 11:40 ish, 11:45 ish, maybe like 10 minutes before they end court. Because I want to get my phone, because they take your phone in federal court. So I want to go down there and get my phone first before the line get thick. Everybody trying to run out online. So I try to go run down there, get my phone first, set up my live. Now I'm up live by the time y'all come outside. Y'all come jump on the store. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing that till like about 12-ish. Boom. Do that. Catch the people coming out from lunch. Do that live, lunch live. After that, catch the family coming back, the lawyers, whoever's coming back, witnesses. Then go upstairs again, take the notes, come back outside again, and do the same thing again. Catch the family, catch everybody leaving, and then update the people again with all the facts.
Right.
That's how it was for me.
Okay, we had pretty much seen it from the beginning, even before the trial, when the raids happened, when we was hearing the accusations. Did it surprise you being there and not seeing no celebrities or other people coming to show support for Diddy?
No, it didn't surprise me, man. It didn't surprise me at all because nobody was showing them support at all. You know what I mean? Through this whole thing. So I was surprised to see Kanye. He popped out. G-Dep did pop out. Shout out to them. So the people that did pop out, which only was Kanye or G-Dep, no, I wasn't surprised. I really wasn't surprised. This is a big situation. This case, what it's about, the RICO, the this, the that, the FRICO. You know, a lot of people don't want to touch this with a 10-foot pole, man. You know what I mean? You don't really want to touch situations like this. So sometimes people say, you know, where's your friends at? But then sometimes, you know, when you lean into helping with certain situations like this, maybe it can rub off on you. Who knows? You know what I mean? And you know how the industry is. It's pretty finicky, the friendships are, you know?
Right. And also, I mean, I've been saying this since the beginning, since I started watching it. And being a YouTuber and watching YouTube, not being biased, I feel like the content creators was putting in more work or just as much work as mainstream media. How was the atmosphere down there with the mainstream media?
You know, it was cool for me. For me, it was an experience for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was embraced by all of them too. You know what I mean? So they gave me a different respect for the mainstream media because it's not just about the companies. I don't know them people, but the actual anchors and the people that's there and all of those people. There was nothing but, you know, upfront with me, nothing but good to me. Shared information with me, knowledge with me, updated me, fresh live while I was live. Wasn't in my ear passing me notes. You know what I'm saying? Like from all the stations, they the ones who put me on the stations. Like, yo, nah, you got to be on the station. You got to be on NBC. Yo, come, we gonna put you on ABC. Yo, come, we gonna put you on this. Got people. They was plugging me with mad stuff, magazines, Wall Street, Daily Mail, Post. They was plugging me in too. The news people was plugging me in with mad links. I'm like, yo, what happened? They like, yo, the news people told this news guy over here. He told me to come talk to you. I should talk to you. You got some time? I'm like, yeah, I got some time. What happened? You know what I'm saying? So I think it was good energy. But you know what I mean? As us being content creators, I think it's like a competition in a sense. I think at first it was like they was like really shocked to like to wonder like how we were doing it, like how we was able to be out here. They like, how you eating? Like how's y'all getting money? Like what's going on? Because you know these people's getting paid to be here, bro. You know what I'm saying? These people's really getting paid to be here. So at the end of the day, they was wondering about us and like, yo, like really, really what you're doing. But a lot of times, you know, us being content creators, I think it can become in the sense of being competitive. Because we are able to go in and say certain things and talk about certain things with certain people that they are not able to, you know what I mean? They kind of like NDA'd up, you know what I mean, when they sign to the label, to the network, you know what I'm saying? They could say certain things. One guy was coming to me like, yo, man, I want to have my channel. I wish I could do a channel like you, OOTA. But, you know, with the network, they don't want me to do no content that's centered around news-related stuff. Like anything the news covers a lot of things. So it's like, what you gonna cover? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I think they be feeling some jealousy or some regrets about us being there. They're like, who are they? Like, what makes them professionals? Like, we're professionals. We've been here all the time. We're all in their way. I'm running with them for the TMZ with all of the shade room. Everybody, I'm running with them to get the shot with them. Before, at a time ago, we wasn't there. It was just all
Right.
them. It was all their footage, all their things, all their shots. Now I'm way down the block, already know where Brian Steele coming from. I'm walking with Brian Steele up to your camera, and I'm on all your stations right now because Brian Steele's my man, and he already know the plan. So what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So things like that, you know what I mean? So I think it was pretty cool, man, just to see everybody in one space at once. The magazines, the news publications, and all of those different people, and all of the content creators as well.
Right, right. And once again, man, I want to congratulate you, man. You did a great job, man. All through the trial, definitely every time I went live, I was shouting you out, man, letting people know to go over there and check you out. You definitely did your thing down there. I don't do the mess, but we're gonna get a little messy over here.
Shazam!
Now, speaking of it being a competition, here over the last few days, you know, it's been a lot of headlines and titles about the drama down there with the content creators. Did you run across any of the drama or any of the bickering between the content creators?
Nah, you know, I didn't really pay attention too much, man. You know what I mean? I'd be like, you know what I mean? People get over stuff and, you know what I mean? People work it out. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I really wasn't a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I was really on some bringing energy, love type vibes. You know what I mean? Showing love to everybody, trying to stop some of those energies if they are rearing their heads. I'll be trying to stop some of that because I try to keep us focused, man. We all here. We all in a position to win. We at a place right now that everybody's going live. I mean, random people just going live. They doing thousands of people in their chat, random as hell. Like, so it's like nothing even to flip over right now. Like, let's wait for a minute. I'm on some vibe like that. Like, hold on. Let's just chill for a second. This energy is like, you can't even recreate this energy. We here, you people don't even have to speak. You just press live. And your thing is jumping with a few hundreds or whatever. You got thousands or whatever you in your chat. Come on, man. I ain't got time for that, man. And I wasn't on the beef and top because I met these people, these top anchors, Brian Buckmeyer. I'm talking about Shauna Lloyd. I mean, top bad anchors, all that. I'm talking to them in the court. They telling me stuff about the case or whatever, helping me step my little journalistics up. These people is helping me, and that made me look at YouTube to say, look at all these people that's on the top of their fields. These people is defense attorneys. They work on ABC, all these type news stations, all that. You talking to them, they talking regular, help you out, whatever, if they could. And why we can't do that with each other? You know what I'm saying? So the way they was rocking with me, even though I'm on that same tone, and that's what I'm on anyway every day, but that just had me on that type tone anyway. Like, yo, listen, this is what it's really about, man. We need to be showing each other love and building and help each other to win real quick. But that's what it's all about, man. It ain't about nothing else.
Right, because you was definitely down there networking and pushing P. I seen you definitely mingling with the honeys. You hear me?
Yeah. You know we got to talk to the beautiful ladies, man. You know I love the women. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, just complimenting them and, you know, just making beautiful women smile. And, you know what I mean? At another time, I wanted to meet every girl and have every girl. But I understand that, you know, with maturity, I understand that. But, you know, just if you could bring a smile to a woman's face or anybody's face, period. But most definitely to a woman's face. It's a beautiful thing, you know what I mean? Sometimes they don't smile enough. And I think a smile is the most beautiful thing that they could put on in the morning or any time of the day, you know? Yeah.
Right. Speaking of running with the other newscasters trying to get the shots and stuff like that, what was the atmosphere like today when Kanye showed up?
Oh, no, that was a zoo, bro. Well, I had the inside plug, too. Word, damn, hold up. Yeah, I had the inside plug, too, so I was like, nah, trust me, I didn't even go in the court. I was like, nah, because they told me Kanye coming. Then I was with Kanye Mans. Kanye people, some white boy, a couple of white boys next to him. So I was chilling with them. Dad gave me some trees to smoke. I'm like, all right, cool. And he was cooling. So so I knew it was a fact because I was with his mans in them. So I'm like, all right, cool, it's lit. So I was waiting for Ye to pull up. Whole time I'm waiting for Ye to pull up, I ain't really trying to tell nobody. I told like 1, 2 people. Whole time I'm waiting for Ye to pull up, I'm walking to the front now. I see a Maybach kind of. I didn't even see the Maybach. I heard one of the camera guys say, that's a nice Maybach. I looked at it, he said, it's clean. I'm looking at it like, word, that is clean. Or whatever. I'm thinking about, that gotta be Kanye. Yo, you bugging. That was Kanye the whole time. I'm listening, talking with the newsman, you know. Hey. Kanye, you know, Kanye jumped out, gave fives, boom, was on real timings. I respect Kanye, man. Kanye kept it 100, man. Kanye kept it 100. The 100 was 100. People was popping up from everywhere. Said, oh my God, I seen Kanye. Everybody was so happy. People was coming from other countries. They was coming. Yo, I sent everybody the Kanye video I sent. I didn't even post it, bro. I sent it to mad people. I was like, it was hit me. I'm sending it to you. Mad people posted it. I posted mine. Mine went to like 1,000 views because I already shared it to everybody. But just the feeling of when I sent it to everybody, It was priceless, man. You should have seen one of the kids I sent it to. He couldn't believe it. He was like, "Oh my God!" This one girl, she was like from I don't know Germany, somewhere in Europe. She was so happy. She was with her dad, and I was like, "Come, you got iPhone?" She's like, "Yes, I have iPhone." AirDrop, boom, and I dropped the Kanye. I was like, "Look, you got Kanye," and I sent that to like 100 people, how much ever people, and I think the feeling of that, you know what I mean? So even my videos didn't do views. It don't matter. Everybody was able to do some views, hopefully, and yeah, the smiles on their faces was enough, you know.
So, so being in the courtroom during the trial, how was Diddy's demeanor?
Oh no, Diddy was cool throughout the whole joint, man. Diddy was cool, man. You know what I mean? At first, you know what I mean, probably a little nerves. But as it grew, as the days went on, you know, you gain confidence. The team gained confidence. You see him moving, checking for evidence, looking over notes, passing papers, doing things like that. So yeah, for the most part, he was pretty stoic though. You know what I mean? Hand on the knee, folded leg, hand on knee. It's pretty simple. Hand on mouth, talking to Brian, Brian talking to him back, that type vibe. So he wasn't really doing too much. So anybody say, "Oh, he was doing all this," he wasn't really doing it. He was cool for throughout the whole trial.
Right. And during the whole trial, it was a whole bunch of mixed emotions, mixed feelings. What did you think the outcome was going to be, as far as being in the courtroom, hearing the evidence, and stuff like that?
Yeah. On my Shade Room, I did an interview with my girl Saren from Shade Room. Shout out Saren from Shade Room. Shout out Shade Room. But before the verdict came, Saren was like, "Give me a verdict." I was like, I don't want to say person guilty or innocent because I'm from the streets, man. I'm just saying though. I'm like, I'll give you a thing though. So she put on the camera, and I said this is what I felt that they would do, which is no to the RICO, no to the trafficking, and they may catch him up on the tuitions. And if they catch him on the Cassie's tuition, then most likely he's going to be guilty of the Jane tuition because it's two similar charges. And if you're guilty of one, you're most likely damn near guilty of the next one. So that was my prediction. My prediction is what happened in the case.
Right.
No to the RICO, no to the traffic, and they're gonna catch you up on the tuition because it's not just about the testimony that's getting you caught up with the tuition. The tuition is proved very easily by flight records and receipts. You know what I'm saying? Did you pay for the person? All right, who paid for the thing? All right, he came there, flew there, da da da. It improved these things because we already know what they went there for. So I'm saying? So it's more proven with the receipts and the flight records and stuff like that, credit
Right.
cards and stuff like that. So,
So when it came out that Cassie Cassie Sat had submitted the letters about Diddy's bond, and when she said she feared for her life, I kind of
yeah,
figured he wasn't gonna get the bond. But did you
yeah.
think Diddy was gonna get the bond?
I didn't know. I think he had a good shot. That's all I could say. I think he had a good shot to get the bond. I didn't know. I thought he would. I mean, after you bust a Rico in the head, I think he should get a bond off the strength, bro. You just did something that people ain't did. You know.
Right.
But Douglas Wickford, Cassie's lawyer, he stepped up the bat with his letter, and he gave him a letter of recommendation that he didn't feel that he should be there. So that's how that went.
And when is the sentencing?
Huh?
Have they said when the sentencing is yet?
Oh no, the sentence is going to be in October. I think they said it was. I think allegedly they said it was supposed to be another bail hearing soon. I don't know how true it is though. I got to get a fax on it though. But I think there's another bail hearing that's scheduled soon. But I don't know how that's going to go. Most likely, if they denied him the one time, they'll deny him again. But so I don't know how that's going to go. But yeah, no bail yet, no nothing yet. That's what's going on with Diddy.
Okay, man. I'm only got a couple more questions. I ain't gonna hold you too long. What advice do you have by you having this channel, doing your thing for the Diddy trial, also having another successful channel? What's some advice you would give to other content creators?
One, stay consistent. YouTube rewards consistency. That's one thing. Um, Understand more about SEO, search engine optimization, and how you title titles and how you make description boxes and how you use hashtags and how you use the tags in the back of your video and how you make sure your categories and your locations is in the right thing. And these little sometimes back end things and some of the YouTube principle things too as well is good to know. Besides just your creation and your talent, just learning a little bit about some of those things could help you. You know what I'm saying? Because when we title videos, We sometimes title videos for how we think. But when we have a video, we have to title it in a way that someone that's looking for a video like this would look for it, how they're going to search for it. You know what I'm saying? So that automatically opens up the searchability of the video. Keywords. So you got to understand keywords and keyword phrases and how they work and how they connect with SEO. Like my name, your name, these names, a person's name is a keyword. Maybe let's say LeBron got hit in the eye. LeBron hit in the eye. That's a keyword right now because it's trending right now. So it's a keyword. And that's what everybody's searching. So it might be your eye hitting LeBron or whatever. It don't matter because sometimes you can search things without searching it right, but it still gives you the exact thing that you're looking for based on Google and based on the search engine. You see what I'm saying?
Right, right,
So
right.
when we understand the search engine, understand titling, understand how we can use even multi-subject titles to increase searchability. So instead of me just saying, all right, cool, I got the Diddy trial, boom, day 35. So I got the Diddy trial, day 35 slash what's trending today. I got what Shannon Sharp just went off today. All right, cool. Shannon Sharp went off on well, popped off today. Oh, Cam just wild on Mace. All right, cool. So I got Shannon Sharp and I got Mace. So now automatically this title is way more searchable. I still got the Diddy. I still got the trending thing going on with the Shannon. And I still got the other thing going on with the trending. So if you was looking for the Shannon, you're going to come here. If you was looking for the Diddy, you might fall here. If you're looking for the that, you might fall here. So sometimes you got to try different routines, different techniques to see what's going to work for you and to see what's going to increase visibility and searchability. See what I'm saying?
Right, right. Now y'all heard that. That's definitely free game. I know it was much different seeing it on TV and being there in person. How was the atmosphere when the verdict came out? How was the atmosphere out there?
Oh man, the atmosphere was crazy, man. Atmosphere was crazy, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't know it was that much Diddy supporters until the verdict came, Trey. Because it really wasn't like that, man. More people than not was Diddy against it. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know it was that many. But it was just up. It was just up, and then it was a high. And then some of the people that were the Diddy haters, they was tight because we was all there and I was dancing. It didn't matter. He beat a Rico. I was dancing because he beat a Rico. I still think Diddy's bugged out and all that. And he needs some help. I still believe this. But he beat a Rico, bro. Nobody I haven't seen do it. You know what I'm saying? He
Right,
just bust a Rico in the head, son. Straight. And I just feel like the case was overcharged anyway, and the prosecution just never really wanted the potential victims to get any justice in this case. They really was just trying to swing for the fence, put him down with a RICO, maybe take all this money and do some other stuff. So sometimes they use other things to try to get it off, but they try to use us to get it off as well. You know what I'm saying? They played on the people, played on the public scrutinies, and us to sell the case when they really didn't have much of a case. You know what I mean? And the people that they had testifying really didn't want to be there. Nobody was testifying like they really wanted Diddy to go to jail for 20, 30 years. And yeah, so even the people that got hate for Diddy, I think you need to think about it because not even Cassie hates him. She actually loves him. So why do you hate him if the person that actually been through the apples loves him still?
right. Although they was trying not to let the public know who Jane Doe was y'all able to see Jane Doe by y'all being there?
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw Jay for the first date. I always go upstairs to go put my eyes on my witnesses. That's what I say. That's my little thing down in the car. I say, you know, and plus there's a lady like Capricorn. Y'all got to put little eyes on my ex, put little eyes on my little ex and all that. So yeah, that was my little thing at the court. That when the female witness comes as well, you know, I got to go put the eye on my little ex because they remember they're an unknown witness. So I want to go up there. 'Cause remember, I'm from New York. So I just want
Right.
to make sure you ain't somebody I hollered at in a little club or something. I'm just trying to make sure you ain't my little ex. You try to deny me or sometimes play me back in a little day. You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
yeah, I was going upstairs. So when I went upstairs, I was shocked though. When I saw, I was like, "What?" Couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it though. For real,
right.
I was shocked.
Um,
Hell.
Armand Wiggins, he had already did a video explaining the celebration and thing about the baby oil. How did it
Yeah,
make you feel when the media took that and turned it? By
yeah. I didn't
by
like
you
that.
being a part of that?
Yeah. I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it at all because, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's just a lighthearted moment. Yeah, it was Armand's thought, you know what I mean, as well. He was just thinking like whatever, he was gonna go get some oils and just so happened I had the consensual oils on me. I already gave out 500 bottles. Diddy only owed 500 more that the feds done took from him. I done made 500. Yeah, so I'm like, yo, I got the oils right here. He like, you got the real oils? I'm like, bro, this the Johnson's and Johnson, the finest of oils, homie. What happened? And I said, well, and I got to ask Joe slip and slides. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a funny thing. People in the crowd was supporters, not supporters. Some people was random, regular people. It's just a lighthearted moment. For us, I know for me and Armand especially, we've been in this trial every day, bro, since the beginning. Now it's the end of it. Maybe at the end of a party, you might be popping some champagne. At the end of this trial, which is about baby oil, me and Armand bust the baby oils. It's all
Right.
good, bro. It's all good in celebration of the baby holes, bro. It's not that serious, you know what I mean? But some people ran with it. You know what I mean? One person specifically, I ain't like how he was running with it too as well, especially as an older black man. I think you could reach out to someone, maybe Armani's a big channel, such as yourself, and that's Dr. Richard Ritchie. You know what I'm saying? So there's a brother that I have a lot of respect for, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes people try to run with a narrative, try to push a narrative. So I began to joke on Dr. Ritchie as of late. Yeah, so I got some jokes on him as of late. I'm calling him, Dr. Richard Jesse Jackson.
Oh, okay, so that's what that meant when you was talking
Dr.
about that.
Rashad, yeah, because he tried to do that, and he talking about buffoonery and this and that. And it's not about Diddy supporters. They ran with that. Everybody in that crowd is not a Diddy supporter. I went up there with a bias against Diddy, and I still have my bias, but I can still look at the case for what it is. And just because if I have had a bias against Diddy, that don't mean I have to have a bias against his family and his kids to be mean to them. See what I'm saying? It's not
Right,
that
right.
serious. I can still be respectful. I can still feel what I feel, and I can still get to the evidence for what it is. Still be unbiased, give you both sides of the evidence, regardless, and just see what the case is. And when we look at the case, wasn't much, and that's why the jury felt the same way. And if it wasn't for the Tushins in there, they'd have dropped the whole thing. But the Tushin is just so simple to prove, and that's why he just got caught up with that. It's just too simple. That's all.
And what type of vibe was you getting from the jury? Was they giving you any type of signs about how they was feeling during the trial?
Oh yeah. And a lot of people were speculating because I went up there a couple of days, so I ain't go up there every day. But I got the people that's in there, like Sylvia's and so many people that's up there. So I was picking everybody's name, plus the news people, and just always getting a tone of what the jury was on, how it's looking, what's feeling like. But the jury seemed very attentive. What I got from everybody, especially that was in the court every day. The jury was very attentive. People was writing down notes, different things like that. But towards the middle, towards the latter part of the trial, a lot of people was getting tired. I know we were outside tired of it, and I didn't even want to go upstairs sometimes. So that's why I used to ask a lot of questions like, how's the jury feeling now? Are they tired? Like, and I wouldn't even say it. I just want to know if they're going to say this thing like, yo, these people look tired, bro. These people look disassociated, look like they done with this thing. And that's how it does. So I think the prosecution also made an error with just how long they tried this case. Maybe if they did this case, maybe short, sweet, streamlined it, maybe you get a different result. Who knows? I don't think. I think it should have still been the same result or nothing, charged with nothing. If it was, convicted of nothing. If it was up to me, but yeah, I think that if they streamlined their case, dealt with the specific, got to the facts more quicker, didn't drag out their witnesses for 14, 15 days each, maybe this sticks on the jury's heads a little different. I don't know, but still don't know. Like I said, I don't think the jury believed Cassie and they believed Jane, and it wasn't believable. They didn't believe them. That's what they showed you. They said no to traffic and they said no to RICO. They don't believe the car. They don't believe this and that. They don't believe none of that. So even if some people believe it, they don't believe it. So all of them had to say no, or all of them had to say yes, and they all said no. So it wasn't no hung jury. All of them said no, bruh. Old people, young people, black people, Spanish people, white people, all them said no, bruh. Jury of your peers, young people, they clip people out the damn trial, kick juries out, number 6, number 25. They was trying to penalize all types of stuff. And they still got to not guilty on the RICO and still got to not guilty on the trafficking, bro. All of these things happening. I was like, nah, Diddy, I might not be looking good for Diddy. They kicking out jurors. Homeboy was from the Bronx. He was like 40-something years old. Probably could have liked the Biggie Bad Boy record back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Could have been a little supporter of yours. But at first, I heard that same guy was looking like he was leaning towards the prosecution side. And this was they was alleging that he started to stop writing notes and looked like he was leaning towards Diddy's side. And he was like, you know what, you gotta get the boot. Allegedly, that's what people saying about the jury number 6 that got kicked, talking about he live in Jersey when he really supposed to be in the Bronx.
That
Allegedly.
was that was some bull crap.
That's what I'm saying.
I had said it prior to the trial when all these bogus lawsuits and stuff started coming out. Now they're starting to come out again. What you think gonna happen about them? They just gonna kick them to the side, or they gonna really pay attention to him?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. This one with Clayton, this one with Dave Clayton. He got a little case. You might not think Clayton got a case. You're gonna say he this and that, he a man, he this and that. But the same rights how Cassie had to sue Diddy, he could sue Cassie. Same thing. Same thing. And I bet you allegedly, I bet you they got him settled out of court with Clayton. Clayton probably get 5-10 million. If I was Clayton, I was suing her for 30. Shit, I'm making sure I'm suing you for the whole 30.
For the
So
whole
when I
30.
settle on what I settle on, you're gonna settle on what you settle on, because I'm suing you for 30, because you got 30. Period. Because you sued Diddy for 30 because he has 30. So I'm suing you for 30 because you have 30. Because Bonner was suing Diddy for 10, and what the hell, she deserved to get 10. Well, he threw you down and you deserve 10 million? Stop, lady. Ask for $1 million or something, go sit down. How you deserve 10 million if somebody threw you down and dangled you off a balcony? Stop.
Right,
That
right.
deserve $10 million. Let's relax. That's what I'm trying to show you. So he got a claim. He said, who gave him the D-Rugs? Her. Who told him this? Her. Who traumatized him? Her. Who burned him? Her. Who allegedly he got pregnant? Her. Who? Her. So, you know what I mean? Once he could prove his little backs, and he probably got messages from her saying, yeah, I'm sorry, I burnt you. That's it. You know what I mean? That's all he needs.
You might have another trial to be going to, because we just got 2 fresh ones on Tyler Perry.
I know, but where that's at? But that's happening in LA, right?
That's in Atlanta, I believe.
That's in Atlanta? Is it?
In
I
Atlanta.
thought it was in Atlanta, but somebody said it's in LA. Is it in Atlanta? I thought it was.
I'm thinking it's in either Atlanta or LA. I
think it's in LA, because I thought it was in Atlanta, and somebody corrected me and said, nah, man, that thing is in LA. I was like, oh, all right, cool. So I think it's in LA, bro.
So hopefully it don't happen. I mean, if he did something, then he got to pay. But if it do happen, it is a trial. Do you plan on attending that one?
Yeah, I would love to go to these trials and stuff like that. You know what I mean? People support. I'll take some trips to those trials and stuff as well. So I want to go to Big U. I like to go to these trials. You know, all these trials. I want to be at Louis Mangione, whatever his name is. Luis Mangione, whatever.
Right. I got somebody in the comments. They keep asking me to ask you, Jane Doe. How does Jane Doe look in person? Is Jane Doe fine?
Jane Doe look good, man. I want to slap Jane Doe in the times, man. I told you I want to put hands and feet on her. Straight. Hey, what you say? Like Jane Doe. What you say? I tell you this, she's Filipino and Puerto Rican. So just do the math.
Go to her IG. Okay, man. Let the people know when we can be expecting the music and what you got coming up, man.
Yeah, man, we cooking up. I got some more covers that I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be wrapping up this trial. I'm gonna be bringing some guests on my channel, on my panels as well. I'm gonna be doing some panels. I'm gonna be releasing some of the music as well. You know, my album's gonna be dropping probably later on this year. Yeah, so we're gonna be working. I'm gonna be in the studio next week, so I'm recording the theme song to my channel, On Go. And yeah, so that's gonna be pretty fun. I'm gonna probably go live and stream it as well. And yeah, we're gonna shoot the video. Hopefully a lot of y'all could be in it. Great people, supporters of the channel, be a part of it. You know what I mean? Just marketing history as well, you know. That's what we're doing. It's On Go, man. We're building with the people. Everybody helping everybody. That's what it's all about. We gotta help each other. It's not about putting each other down, none of that. You know what I mean? Even if we got beef with each other, if we got a chance to put certain things aside, if we can, then let's do that. I mean, if we can't, you know, what's up and it's stuck, let it be stuck. But if we have an option that we can, let us just, you know, put that to the side and let us just win. You know what I mean, that's what I have to tell you. Let us just all win.
Right. And let the people know where they can find you at.
OOTA ONGO. OOTA ON GO on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Holla at me.
There you go. I definitely appreciate you, man, for pulling up. I'm gonna definitely be in contact with you.
Appreciate you, King. I appreciate you, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to you, Hankin. You already know nothing but support, nothing but love. Like you said, you hollered and I popped out, so you already know. You probably thought I was gonna pop up, but I'm here, bro. We here.
I knew you was gonna pop up. I knew you was gonna pop up.
Nothing but support. You just hit me when you want me to pop in, bro. You heard?
All right, I appreciate it, man. Good looking.
Good look, bro.
You already know. That's OOTA On Go, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out. I got the links to his YouTube and Instagram in the description of this video. Y'all make sure y'all slide through there and check him out. He definitely was down there putting in work. For the people who just now came in, I got a little clip I play from down at the trial.
Hopefully he do get some therapy. Hopefully he does get some help. Seek some help. stay away from the D-rugs and the addiction. But my question is for the people that were complicit, that you think he was guilty. What about everybody that got supposed immunities and proffer agreements and all of that? Government is who you blame if you feel that these victims didn't get justice because he was guilty of the domestic violence and all those things. But you know what they did? They swung for the fence and they went for a RICO. Hopefully he do.
That's OOTA, man. I had to bring him through to get his experience from the trial. See how it was being down there. Make sure I hit the like button, man. If y'all subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow, Monday. We might do something tomorrow, but if not, man, just make sure y'all slide through, man. Check out my check out some of my past interviews. If y'all ain't got y'all memberships, get y'all memberships. Don't forget, when you get a membership, you automatically get a wrench. That way you can drop your link in the chat. Also, if y'all see people in the chat whose names sound like they got a channel, just tap their name. Go check them out, man. Go check them out. We definitely networking over here. Working on another interview. I told y'all we was bringing the interviews back. I'm still waiting to get the confirmation. We definitely gonna be over here. We're gonna be over here working. I wasn't even gonna touch on it because it's so saturated. The 4 extra. Mr. said something in the chat. He did a dope interview, a dope reaction. He did a dope reaction to the 4 extra situations. If y'all want to check that out, man, make sure y'all slide through there and check that out. Always over here at Hankin TV, man. Y'all know we always go out with a prayer. So bow y'all heads, man. Make sure I hit that like button if y'all ain't subscribed, man. Subscribe to the channel.
We leave, before we get out here, I'm finna pray for everybody. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all pray with me. You get what I'm saying? Bow your head. Real talk, bow your head, man. Because this here is serious. You get what I'm saying? Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we come to you today. Thank you for everything you done for us. You get what I'm saying? I want you to keep pushing me.
Kurt, go harder. She on her way back. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you reminded me. I'm gonna hit her up, and I'm gonna kind of let the cat out the bag and let y'all know who I'm working on for the next interview. I'm working on where my phone at? I'm working on. I don't want to mess her name up. I'm working on Rashida Wilson. They called her the income tax queen. That's who I'm working on. First Lady ENT. She just did a dope interview. She got one coming up. She said in a couple weeks on Vlad. She got a dope book out. That's what I'm working on. I'm working on getting her and Butter Go Harder will be back, man.
We leave, before we get out here, I'm finna pray for everybody. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all pray with me. You get what I'm saying? Bow your head. Real talk, bow your head, man. Because this here is serious. You get what I'm saying? Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we come to you today. Thank you for everything you done for us. You get what I'm saying? I want you to keep pushing me. You understand me? Push me in the right direction. You understand me? You get what I'm saying? Watch over my people. You know what I'm saying? Cover them. You know what I'm saying? Guide them. Shield them. You get what I'm saying? Watch over the people that don't like me. You get what I'm saying? I love them too. You get what I'm saying? Look at my neighbor and tell my neighbor I love my neighbor too. You get what I'm saying? Gotta ask you that you push me to keep elevating. You get what I'm saying? Keep pushing me to turn up. You know what I'm saying? My vision is too big for this. You get what I'm saying? My vision is too big in my head. You understand me? I ask that I outreach there. You understand? I ask that I climb to the top, to the highest mountain. You understand me? That you have built. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, amen, in that way.
Get your light smile every day, fuck what I gotta say.
I had to make it a little juicy for them.
I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody like a definition of hanking. In Dayton, you know, people selling drugs, they called it hanking. You know, if a nigga was selling a lot of dope, they like, you know what I'm saying, I'm hanking. Yeah. So what I did it took and put a positive spin to it, you know. So I took the word hanking and I made it stand for when you can supply the demand and consistently turn a profit.
This is a certified hood classic.
We've been had money. Money ain't nothing without us being together. It don't do no it don't make no difference if you the maid or if you the motherfucking bodyguard. Everybody get extras around here, friends benefits. Everybody travel from place to place and kick it with each other, and every place is like home.
Love Child got that sauce.
Let's get it.
Welcome to my city, Westwood, they know Ohio. Midwest players and hustlers, check the bio. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit entrepreneurs cold. Ohio player self-made. Jam City, we on gold. M-double-G, yeah, money go getters. Real niggas bout that life, niggas can't up with us.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Salute to all the hustle, Jay, Charlie, Bugs, and Round, Keith, Denny, Bert, Earl, the D-boys in the alley, Chino and Lil J, J, Mac and Carleon, Skane, Key and Diamond Cut, DBM, you know we own. I used to cook the D, I did corn, shoot the 3, when he played for the Heats, then I flooded the streets. Hustle gang, that's my squad, that's my motherfucking team, just might be your worst nightmare or sell you a dream. We all about the money, up the system, they corrupt, ain't no credit, straight cash,
so I got my hustle up. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Matter of fact, after you leave here, you end up getting your teeth on something and coming up with something better. You know what I'm saying? Like a new car, new house, maybe the kids get to go to school, private school, paid for, courtesy of the mom. You know what I'm saying? We pay. You know, that's simple. A lot of niggas don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. We can't take none of this shit with us. None. Ain't no armored trucks pulling up at no funeral. Simple.
My boy Hankin TV, that's my dog. He gonna be on the channel real soon. I think tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Hankin TV, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's my boy. He put dope content over there.
The reality is, your dreams might not be where you from. Your dreams might not be where you from. Your dreams might not be in your city. You gotta move around. That's why you, listen, let me explain something to you. Your dreams that's waiting for you, stop holding on to your city. Stop holding on to your town. Stop thinking, oh, I want to, stop worrying about the people that's popular in your city liking you. That be a lot of people problem. A lot of people be mad, oh, why they not showing me no love? Why they ain't repost me? What? It's a big ass world out there. You keep holding on to your city. You keep, listen, stop that local shit. Stop talking about you want to